This is your warning, oppressor. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High has warned people from the beginning with prophets. Priests and prophets have been the warners of the Most High God. And that's all we're doing. We're warning our people too, because this applies to the wicked of our people as well.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 17. But thine eyes and thine heart are not, but for thy covetousness, and for to shed innocent blood, and for oppression, and for violence to do it.
Read it again.
Kawakan, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 17. But thine eyes and thine heart are not, but for thy covetousness.
Okay. Covetousness is wanting something that's not yours. So he's saying that your eyes and in your heart, which is your mind, doesn't see anything but the things that you want to take from others. Your covetousness, everything that the oppressor has, including Europe, Iceland, Greenland, Australia, North, South, Central America, the Caribbean, Africa, whatever they have in their power, they've stolen it. They've taken it. You understand? That's who they are. That's it on that? Read on.
And for to shed innocent blood.
And to shed innocent blood, man. They love to shed innocent blood. We saw the video in Seattle, Washington, where the Army vet is in, the black brother is in a wheelchair. And he's out there trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it through. And the devil comes up to him and tells him that he's stealing valor, that he's falsely claiming that he was a Navy serviceman. And then when the brother pulls out his ID to prove that he was, in fact, a veteran, the devil shot him. Because you love to shed innocent blood, man. I think y'all get a nut shedding innocent blood, man. You love it. You love bloodshed, man. You love it. That's it on that? Read on.
And for oppression. And for violence to do it.
For a person, is it a person? And oppression, for violence to do it. Meaning you create oppression so that you can kill people at your whim. That's what you're doing to the so-called Hispanic people right now. You create oppression on them. You send them to alligator Alcatraz. You understand what I'm saying? You deport them. You come into the house and rip babies out of the arms of grandmothers. You send grandmothers to a country that they don't even know, even though they might have been born there. But they done spent their whole life working for you here in America, paying taxes, building families, and then you're gonna go and snatch the grandchild out of her arm and then send her out of the country as well. You understand? That's it on that? Give me Revelation 12 and 12. You understand? There's no end to the devilishment of the devils until Christ returns. All the devilishness that you contain, that you can do in the earth, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're not going to listen to anything. And you know what? Personally, I'm glad. Because then I know the judgment is going to come upon you. The judgment is going to come upon you in a way that you do not perceive. You understand? You ain't ready for what Christ died. And he tells us everything about it in this book right here, but you don't understand it. Read on.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Understand, you heavens. Heavens means rulership. Enjoy your rulership. Enjoy the time that you have dominion over the earth. Enjoy it. Read on.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Knows, man. He's doing all of this. They moving fast because they know their time is running out. They can read these scriptures just like we can. They can't break them down like us, but they can understand what we're saying about them, and they can basically understand, and they know that they're the oppressor. They know that they're the devil, and they know that their time is short. That's why they're scrambling so hard to do the things that they're doing, so that they can rape the whole earth of all of its wealth, all of its resources, so they can enjoy it at your expense, the people who they hate. Gather yourself together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
That's right.
That's you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native man. You're the nation, not desired. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? If you can't see that, damn, I feel sorry for you. Give me Psalm 109. We're going to read 2 through 6. Psalm 109. You understand? Because you know what? The first thing when you're growing up as a child, your mother tries to teach you, and your father, right from wrong. Right? The Most High taught us what was righteousness and what was wickedness.
Right.
You understand? That's what our Father taught us. Might have to change it down. But our Father taught us what righteousness is and what wickedness is. And so what we do now is related to the earth. You understand what I'm saying? If you're righteous, it's according to what the Most High says righteousness is. You understand? If you're wicked, I'm gonna hit it. Okay, what? If the Most High says you're righteous, then you're doing what the Most High says righteousness is. If you're wicked, you're doing the wickedness according to what the Most High says wickedness is.
Right.
And we, as priests and prophets of the Lord, it's our job to relate all of this to you. That's what we're doing right now. That's what all the brothers that got up here before me did, and that's what all the brothers that are going to come behind me do. Read.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 109, verse 2. For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me.
You understand? The mouth of the wicked and the deceitful, that's the devil. A devil is a deceiver. The mouth of the wicked and the deceiver are against us. Every time you turn on the TV, social media, who they bad mouthing? If they're not bad mouthing the Hispanics, they're bad mouthing the Native Indians. Right. If they're not bad mouthing the Native Indians, right, they're bad mouthing so-called black people.
That's right.
All the time, criminalize you so that they can feel good about the wickedness that they do against you. Right. That's why. Read on.
They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
With a lying tongue. They liars. They'll tell you you're 13% of the population but commit 50% of the crime. That's a damn lie. You understand? He's the criminal. Hey, listen, if you go to two men's house, right, and one man, he done worked and earned everything in his house, and the other man, he done stole everything he got in his house. Who's the criminal? Who's the criminal? The damn devil is the criminal.
That's right.
He's the criminal. And he wanted to say that we're blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He wanted to say that we're the criminal. The only crime we commit is because of poverty and destruction of our minds, of our families. That's why we commit crime. We ain't criminals by nature. We're the most righteous, the greatest people to ever walk the face of the earth, according to the Most High God. And your destruction of us, your hatred toward us is going to come upon your head. You're going to get just reward. You're going to get a reward for the works that you put in against God's chosen people.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 3. They compass me about also with words of hatred.
They surround me. That's what encompass me means. They surround me with words of hatred. Every time Trump opened his mouth, He talking about hating Hispanics or black people. You understand? Now he took over the D.C. Police Department. He said yesterday on national TV that Baltimore was next. Why? Crime in D.C. and in Baltimore has been going down steadily. It's because he loves to oppress you, and he gets his kicks off oppressing you, and he makes his people look good because they hate you. And their hatred of you, you understand, they're comfortable with it. Right. That's why they do it. Because you are that nation that is not desired, man. You understand? Read.
They fought against me without a cause.
They fought against us. Why they mad at the Mexicans? Why? All the Mexicans do is come over here and work. Why? They come over here, they're some of the best workers on the planet Earth. They come over here and work. Why do you hate them like that? You hate them because they're God's chosen people. That's right. That's why you hate them. You understand? And they're blessed. That's right. They're great people. You understand? Look at all of the things that the Mexicans have brought to America. Look at all of the food, the music. You understand? Tequila. All these things. That's right, that tequila is good. You know, I'm going to tell you something. Tequila is the only alcohol liquor that has nutritional value. It's the only one. You understand? So you tell me. I think we're going to get some tonight. You understand? All of these things. That's right. The Most High gave you the Mexicans. He bowed his back to work for you, for labor. And look what you've done to him. That is more than enough proof that you're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's right. El Gringo, that's right. El Gringo es Diablo. You understand? Read on.
Verse 4. For my love, they are my adversaries. But
for my love, they're my enemies. We, the Mexicans, the blacks, and the Native Indians, we tried, man. We tried loving these people, man. Right. We gave them everything. We fought in their wars. Right. We died. Right. The Navajo Nation won World War II for white people because they were the code talkers, and it was the only code that the Japanese and the Germans couldn't break. And what did they do? When they came back, they took more of their land and oppressed them more. You understand? That's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Read on.
But I give myself into prayer.
But I pray to the Most High that he destroy these devils, man. That's what we pray for here. All of us. We are in unison, in one consent, to pray for the destruction of these devils.
Yeah. My title ring bells, I'm quick to put up a fight. Your dark sayings ain't enough, no throwing shade, but they light. You know the shark by the fin, but know the strength by the bite. They talking all damn day, ain't got no dog in the fight. Dry bones in the valley, found a body in the alley tuck. Balenciaga's too heavy, track it down and follow up a brief second. They want me down, they want me broke, they want me keep stressing. My man smoking on that dope, he said he sleep better. I'm trying to knock this lid off, I go through each level. There's no response ahead, now to make her feel special. You go against me, I push back cause I don't feel pressure. This ain't a gimmick, I'm about business. I'm a real member, real problem solver to the roof. Off your demons, man, I do this too often. It's a coffin after every verse. Watch their hands, they double dealing. Shorty stripping on the day of rest, but next day in the church, man, this shit hurt. Grandmama watch her kids, she love them, they don't listen to her. Pops running in the street, the fast life is getting torn. Section 8 in the poorest section of the city, made the best out of it. Mr. Ice-T with the whiskey, we gon' hit diamonds. Keep digging, keep climbing, listen loudly, speak silent. My youngin', he